Hey guys, welcome to another Diablo video. Today we're going to be covering the Wrath of the Wastes set for the Whirlwind Barbarian. This is because you get it from Hadrig's Gift in Season 15, which starts tomorrow night, for completing Chapters 2, 3 and 4 of the Season Journey. Now this is an extremely quick build to use around rifts, and the one most important thing about this set is actually getting the All Kathos Oath 2-sword set. Warrior's Blood and Season Vow, which is going to add plus 15 fury generation and 45% increase attack speed and movement speed at the same time. So with the actual 6-piece set, once you've got these 2 pieces, or these 2 swords, this is really what makes this build what it is. Very fast, very quick attack, so you can just fly around the rifts, whether it's getting the keys or just leveling gems. Now with this, I'm going to be using the Obsidian Ring purely for the cooldowns, because you want to be using cooldowns on everything as quick as you can. And the Nemesis Braces, so when you get to the pylons, you can get the elites from the pylons. 2 reasons for that: A, to speed up the rift, and to get the Death's Breaths and the orbs if you're doing the things like GR4 to GR50. It depends on how tanky your build is and how much damage you're doing as to what greater rifts you start running. But with the T10 build that I'll show you at the end after this bit, I was running GR50s in just over 2 minutes. So obviously early in the season you're not going to have as much Paragon, you won't be able to run them as quick, but you just balance it out, because what you want to be doing when you're leveling gems early in the season is just getting through the rift as quick as possible, not caring to level the gems up to about, level 30, 40 before you start doing the higher level rifts. So T13, T10s, the T13 is obviously going to get a few more Death's Breaths and possibility of keys at the end. You're going to get a lot more XP. So once you've actually got that far, it's definitely worth running them. Maybe in groups, in particular in groups, but if you're just speed farming keys and you're not bothered about picking up Death's Breaths or anything else like that, then I tend to do it in T10, purely because you one-shot everything you touch, and you can do the T10s again in just a couple of minutes. You don't have to care. All you're doing is getting to the Rift Guardian as quick as possible, picking up the keys and getting back. So you really just don't have to think twice about anything. But it's still, even once you've got a decent Paragon level up, T13s, you can still be doing them in just over 3 minutes anyway. And if you get good ones, you should be able to do them in about 2.5 to 3 minutes. Can't say it's particularly good for group play. This is very much a solo one, I think, because if you're speeding ahead so fast, everyone else gets left behind, and it makes it pretty tough for them to go around collecting all the mats, particularly early season, getting the Death's Breaths, getting the keys. If you go to a new map, then it kind of screws things up. So if you are going to play in a group, just make sure you try and stick with the group. Go to the pylons, open the pylons up for them and stuff, but don't get too far ahead. So the build, you've got the sword on one side, sword on the other side. It's pretty straightforward. 6-piece set, the Wrath of the Wastes. I'm going to go down with resource reduction as much as possible, and then everything else is just going to be damage and attack speed. Area damage, cooldown, and you can pretty much go with what you want. It's fairly flexible. We've got convention of elements, just for that extra damage boost. And the Hellfire I'm still using here has got the Rampage on it. Rampage is excellent because obviously you're just going to keep on building up. I stick Leap in there when T13s, just to get out of trouble and build up the armour. Whirlwind for the damage, for the speed. I'll go over that in a second. You got the Ignore Pain. I'm using the one to get the health for going through the rift. Just helps to keep that health up. And Wrath of the Berserker for massive damage boost when you need it. I keep on that just to keep that Wrath of the Berserker cooldown as quick as possible. Again, the passives you can change around as much as you want, really. It's not really a given. But the Furnace, Mantle of Channeling, and Skull skull ring, definitely a must. So for the T10 super duper speed, what we're going to be doing is going with this belt. So that goes with Warcry, so you get the massive speed boost. Get the Warzek and arm guards on, and then with Ignore Pain go with speed boost again, and this allows you to go between Ignore Pain and the other one, just so you can really kind of flip between the speed boosts. As you can see here, you're moving around really quick, so you don't really have to bother about picking things up. You're just killing the elites, picking up the globes and going through the mobs. As I said, I was doing GR50s in just over 2 minutes with this build, so it's extremely quick.
Not ready yet. You cannot stand before me.
The Rift Guardian is here.
I can't carry anymore.
And there you have it. So anyway, that was a help to you. Good luck with seasons 15, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers. Goodbye.